Today's class. The children of YAH seek life. The children of the devil seek death.
Shalom, shalom. The children of YAH seek life, and the children of the wicked one seek death. It'll be kind of going into what I'm teaching the Shabbat about the kingdom. More about the kingdom. Children of YAH, these are the true followers. These are the ones that have made the turn in life, made the change in life. You know, a lot of times the children of the devil don't think that death is coming. They thinking that they forgetting their grandmother's not here no more. See, they don't think death is coming. And the death represents their sins. Trying to teach the peoples the importance of repenting and being converted. We're going to start out with Sirach 41:8.
The book.
Just give me a second. Go ahead.
The book of Sirach, chapter 41 and verse 8. Woe be unto you, ungodly men.
What are they?
Ungodly men.
Read.
Which have forsaken the law of the Most High God.
That's what they have forsaken. Read.
For if ye increase,
Read on.
it shall be to your destruction.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people don't take the word serious. It just blows my mind because they don't read their Bibles.
That's right.
And the people that you see on Facebook and things, these people's with these ungodly spirits, they take it for a game. You know, you try to make people think. Give me Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. You try to make people think. You, to achieve the kingdom, we're going to have to be thinking Israelites, not unthinking Israelites. How are we going to take the kingdom back if we ignorant? How are we going to achieve anything if we don't know anything? This is what the truth does. It enhances you.
That's right.
See, I see a lot of them, they worship doctrines, they worship men, but they don't follow Christ. The whole thing is, you have to repent and be converted. A lot of people coming out of a lot of these heavy doctrines on them. It's going to be hard because, you know, they want to believe in man. Read this out.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God.
These are the ones that take care of their business. You know, these are the ones that you see difference in them. These are the ones promise of immortality. These are the ones that seek life. These are the ones that listen. These are the ones that truly love, and you're going to understand that's how we're going to take this kingdom back. Read on.
And there shall no torment touch them.
You understand, you walking, yeah, you're going to have hiccups here and there, but that torment out there in that world that's touching these folks is going to destroy a lot of these Israelites too.
Bring it out.
Because some people thinking they have fringes on, they in. No, you're not. Give me Deuteronomy 6:24. Let's see what righteous is. See, these things peoples don't know because peoples are more intrigued with ships and every other thing. 3 wives, they're not intrigued of learning how to seek salvation. But read.
The book Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 24. And the Lord commanded us to do all these statutes.
He commanded us. Read.
To fear the Lord our God.
See, one thing you'll find out when people can't think, they don't fear the Lord, man. This system tell them how to think.
That's right.
The system tell them how to go blow their money. The system tell them how to be basically a nigger.
That's right.
The system teaches them how to do these things. The Most High trying to teach them how to obtain the kingdom because it's within you. Read.
For our good always, that he might preserve us alive.
Read on.
As it is at this day.
Keep reading.
And it shall be our righteousness, if we observe to do all these commandments before the Lord our God, as he hath commanded us.
So when you understand, everything go back. This is what Christ come teaching, the Torah. Everything go back to the Torah. We teaching our peoples, how to spiritually. This is teaching them how to spiritually change. Our peoples don't know how to do nothing but how to be wicked. They've been inducted into that system. Our people don't know they have another spirit on them. And what they do, they'll fight this word because they don't think that there's nothing wrong. But the children that seek life, they're going to follow this word. Read Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 2.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 2.
Read on.
In the sight of the unwise, they seemed to die.
See, in the sight of the unwise. See, the unwise, when you change, they thinking you don't turn into something else. They don't understand. You have left that old man and put on that new man. And that's how people perceive you now. You're not hanging out where you used to hang out. You're not doing the things you used to do.
That's right.
Read on.
And their departure is taken for misery.
See, and you thinking that departure, once you leave that old person, they thinking your departure is taken for misery. Oh, man, they up in that church. You know what I seen when I came in here today? I seen the church. They doors open. I seen people parking in the parking lot, people going in. These Israelites, they don't want to do nothing, man. I'm telling you the truth.
Bring it out.
They want to sit on their ass, man. I'm just telling you the truth. They want to sit back and complain and moan, and they don't want to do nothing. That's not the spirit of YAH. That's not the spirit of life. So check your conduct. Give me Romans 6. Check yourself. See, the person, they always want to check someone else. But looking in that mirror will frightening them. But see, when they look in that mirror, they thinking they seeing beauty.
Bring it out.
They don't know they seeing a curse. Read this,
the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 6. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him.
Gone. It should be gone. You should start seeing the spiritual change in people. We bring these scriptures out. They don't take no effect. They don't stick. They don't do nothing. Because people just don't understand. An accident can happen at any time.
That's right.
See, people take this as a game, a joke. Prepare yourself. Read.
That the body of sin,
the body being a carnal-minded person, read,
might be destroyed.
See, trying to destroy that, trying to uplift our people. But our people, they slothful. They don't want to step up. I got people contacting me all around the United States, want to be here. Like I say, you got people here, they don't want to do nothing. But our people, spiritual peoples, but they carnal-minded. Read.
That henceforth, we should not serve sin.
Some of them still serve sin.
Bring it out.
You know, I throw that bait out there on Facebook and here they come running. They come running to there. I got it. Ask them simple questions, they get mad. See, when you have no knowledge, you get frustrated when people that do have knowledge. Read.
For he that is dead,
read,
is freed from sin.
See, a lot of people, they don't understand. They still in it. They still dead. The children of the devil. Read.
Now, if we be dead with Christ,
read.
We believe that we shall also live with him.
We should also live with him, dwell with him. Read.
Knowing that Christ, being raised from the dead, dieth no more.
He don't die no more. Read.
Death has no more dominion over him.
Sin has no more power over you. See, people just don't know they can't get away from it. Because you've been taught sin all your life. Sin is everything you know.
That's right.
It's television, it's the radio, it's the internet, it's the music business, it's the everything you know.
Get out.
Especially the people. The peoples are the one conducting this, pushing this. Read on.
For in that he died, He died unto sin once,
Once. Read.
but in that he liveth. He liveth unto God.
You living unto God, man. And when he does that, as he died as that sin, for when he had died as Adam, he died unto sin once, but he liveth unto the power. Read.
Likewise,
You Israelites, you Gentiles, read.
reckon ye also yourselves to be dead indeed unto sin,
Read on.
but alive unto God through Christ our Lord.
That's how you establish yourself. That's how you reestablish yourself through the word. Give me Matthew 16:24. You have to reestablish your mind. See, it's your mind. Everything deals with here. Your fingers say they ain't gonna do nothing. It's your mind. See, people don't want to be retaught. This is where you resist because the system programmed you to be a nigga. I'm just being real with you. And people are like, are you talking about black? I'm talking about all people.
That's right.
See, and that's where we get thrown off. Read this.
The book Matthew, chapter 16 and verse 24. Then said Christ unto his disciples, if any man will come after me,
Read.
let him deny himself.
You can't deny yourself because you still thinking who you were when you was in that world. You was a nobody. This whole system is just a big trick. It's a big deception.
Bring it out.
See, a lot of people, they see themselves in these camps. All that is a deception. Want the rank and all that stuff, man. That ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna get you into the kingdom. See, people don't want to deny themselves. That means they don't want to repent and be converted.
That's right.
Read on.
And take up his cross.
And take up this truth. Read.
And follow me.
And follow. He didn't say be in front of me.
Bring it out.
Read on.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it.
Whoever will be the children that seek life, they're not gonna be that old nigga no more.
Bring it out. That's right.
You know, I say, man, forget it. You got to tell people the truth, man. See, people thinking they was somebody out there in that world. That's all deception. It's all deception. You ever notice you see the same old peoples on television, same peoples in the music business, same people running everything, same peoples in the politician, same peoples that's running the mayor from mayor, same peoples, it's the same show, but people still thinking they're going to advance.
Bring it out.
It's madness, sickness. Read.
And whosoever will lose his life for my sake,
for this word, read,
shall find it.
You're going to find out who you truly are deep down inside. See, a lot of you don't know the skills you have. A lot of you don't know the talents you have because you've been told to be an application person. You've been told to follow the lies, that the breadcrumb. I seen a man yesterday, matter of fact. Old man, he was in the store, had his lottery tickets. And I told him what my auntie said. I said, man, it's probably been about 40 years. My auntie said she ain't never won. He said, just feel good, though, man. That high must be feeling good. That crack pipe, man.
Bring it out.
You know, that Pookie, man. You know, he get that paper back, man. He think he gonna go home and be rich the next day. He gonna have the same problems the next day. Read on.
For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world?
For what? If a man profit, what is he profiting? What you profiting? You ain't really building nothing. These solo Israelites out here, they're never gonna achieve nothing but knowing how to run their mouth on Facebook, man. They're never gonna achieve nothing, man. It's gonna take us as a nation to achieve the goals that we have. But you can't get people to think like that, man. You got people that be amongst us, won't give arms. You got people that don't want to do nothing. They don't want to even show up. They have every excuse, man. These are niggas, man. I'm just putting it out there, man.
That's right.
These are the type of spirits that Christ gonna have to kill. Because they're no good for him. What good are they gonna be in the kingdom? They're gonna be that same person.
Bring it up. That's right.
Read.
And lose his own soul.
You're going to lose your own soul because you don't understand. You uneducated. You're an idiot. You're a dummy. But you thinking you on that level. What level? I've been here. I played the game. You can name anything. I did it. And it all was a dead-end street. That's all it was. You can't do it by yourself. I tried. Read.
For what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
What you gonna give? That monopoly money?
Bring it out.
What you gonna give? Your house, your car? What you gonna give? I'm serious. People don't get down, pray, man, about the things that they need to be praying about.
That's right.
You know, on their knees, Lord, I'm the devil. But see, they not gonna say that. That's too high class for them. You know, I think about this all the time, man. Where are the people that's educated in suits and stuff coming? See, they too proud. Christ said he take the lowliest and raise them up. And as you see, things are going to continue to grow. You can't stop it, man. That little mustard seed, man, is going to continue to blossom. Back to Wisdom of Solomon 3:3. Read that,
The book, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 3. And they're going from us to be utter destruction.
They're going from us. They're going from us to be utterly destruction. Read.
But they are in peace.
See, you thinking you going from us, the world, the things that you thought you was out there, and you thinking it's utter destruction, but the Bible say they are in peace. They're learning how to use their hands. They're learning how to build. They're learning the things that are important in life. They're not learning the system that have destroyed many. And when you think about it, right now, the corporation, see, buying a house now is not going to be possible soon. Because the corporations own them. They're just leasing them now. And they charge you what they want to charge you. You have no control over your life. That's why the ones that take control, they're going to be in peace. They're going to be in peace. Give me Titus 2:12. See, the ones that follow Christ, see, because people thinking you leaving this world, you know, something wrong, man. Y'all going through that Shabbat. You know, what are you doing on the Shabbat? Nothing. Nothing. What are you doing on Wednesday? Nothing. Why your life ain't changing? That's why your life ain't changing. Because you ain't changing.
That's right.
Read this
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 12. Teaching us that.
Teaching us, rising us. Read.
Denying ungodliness and worldly lust.
That's the problem with the movement. Everybody looking back. What did I leave? Did I miss some? You ain't missed nothing out there.
That's right.
It's all miseries.
That's right.
I know. I talk to the people. They're catching hell. And that's what you want to continue? Then you continue down that path you're on. Read.
We should live soberly.
We should be righteous in the mind. We should be thinking for ourselves. We should start building for ourselves. We should start adding on to what we have. Read.
Righteously.
Following the word of God. Read.
And godly.
Being a light for the nation. Read.
In this present world.
In this present world. No, he didn't say we should be living like we were before we came in this truth. Some people don't know. It's all an illusion. Check out the buses in your city. Most of them ain't nobody even on them. But how are they still running? I was over in Fort Worth Sunday. I said, man, look at this. The same thing. Empty buses riding around here. The city is drained. But people still believe in a lie.
Bring it out.
It's nothing that they ever told us was a lie. What's the truth? Back to Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 4. The children of YAH seek life. Let me tell you something. People are eating this food. I just showing you somebody. Then they starting to tell some truth. The food is killing people.
That's right.
But people are still to go to Walmart and buy them cereal and they eat it themselves. It's just, let me tell you something. That crack is good. See, what you love, that crack is good. See, everybody thinking Pookie was on crack. You brothers and sisters on crack. See, they ain't got to put it in the pipe. They can put it in a bowl of cereals. They can put it in a restaurant.
That's right. Bring it out.
Read,
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 4. For though they be punished in the sight of men.
See, they thinking, man, they coming in, man. They got their fringes on. You know, sisters got their dress on. You know, we're not out there doing the worldly things anymore. You don't see us at the crack house. You don't see us at the whole house. You don't see us doing no nigga thing no more. People thinking, man, they being punished. Read.
Yet is their hope full of immorality.
You understand? That's what our hope is. Life. Life. But people that don't have that. Read.
And having been a little chastised.
See, a lot of times when you're being rebuked, see, people don't see the children of the devil don't like to be told the truth. See, the children that seek life, man, please keep me on the right path. Read.
They shall be greatly rewarded.
We're going to be greatly rewarded. Read.
For God proved them.
Proved them. He proved them. See, when somebody, you ever notice a child that don't listen, you see all these runaway children now, don't you? Little girls running away, they be all on date naps. I don't even be knowing none of the stuff they own. They going out, girl 12 years old, she with a 27-year-old man. He look like he about 45. This is what you setting your children up for.
That's right.
This is the thing people don't really understand. You better come to Christ. Because if not, you're going to see your own. Some of them will be bringing out this weekend. Because people just think it's just a game. You're going to be somewhere in misery. Read.
For God proved them.
God proved them, read.
And found them worthy for himself.
Found them worthy because they listened to the prophets. You know, sometimes people don't want to listen, man. This world, man, this world is oppression and misery. But we don't understand that. Hebrews 12 and 5 said they don't understand that. It's a thinking man game. I've been saying it since I come in here. It's a thinking man game. So you don't think for yourself. Your whole day is prepared for you. What you do Monday through Friday, I got to work.
Bring it out.
What your children got to do? They got to go to school. What you do on the weekend? Oh, well, we go shopping, we go out, and we pleasure ourselves. You just got the check. You already blew the check.
Bring it out.
Read this out.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 12 and verse 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children.
This is the counsel of the Most High to try and build brothers and sisters. They don't want it. They don't want to be different. They want to be the same. That's why you got all these Israelites out here. Ain't nothing changed. They ain't built nothing. So they don't like the truth. You ever seen somebody like the truth? Somebody got a baby and somebody said, man, that's an ugly baby. They just told the truth. Say mad as hell. The couple ugly. What you expecting to have? So they see, people base their understanding off the television. Everything comes from the television, from the music business. Think about it. Your child going to school, he an A student, but he don't have the clothes and the luxury things as these other wicked children. They're gonna beat him down to destroy his confidence.
That's right.
That's how the world is.
That's right.
That's why you got haters. You got haters in this truth.
That's right.
But speaking the truth, they hate. Read up.
My son,
Daughter, read.
despise not thou the chastening of the Lord.
They don't like the correction, man. You trying to tell brothers and sisters. Some of your brothers out there hard-headed as hell. Some of your sisters too. What a father does, he tell you not to make the mistakes he made. But see, because you a ungodly child, you hate to listen.
That's right.
They hate to listen. Why are you thinking so many of them out here catching hell? Read.
Nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
They get weaker, man. They get back in their mode. See, they don't like it. See, because that's what the world taught you. I seen it from a child this weekend. You have to kill that emotion stuff when they're young. Deal with them with knowledge. You can't deal with them like the ghetto families. You know, you ever walk by, been on some ghetto person house, the child in there, hey, sit your tail down, I'm taller than, like, what's going on? They hollering at the child like he a enemy or something. That's how that becomes stuck in their mind. You got to go and sit that child down and have a conversation with that child. That sticks. Not the way that I see that these people raising their children. You got to speak to them. Because everything, and I seen a sister that her wicked husband, he's with another woman today. And I seen her, she took her children right back to that world. It is so important, like at my last week class about a man stepping up and be a man. You got to be a man when you're dealing with your household, man.
That's right.
People don't understand that. Do Christ let us off? Nah. See, these wicked Israelites, they'll tell you, I keep the commandment, but they ain't telling you, man, I'm out there getting tossed to and fro. Read.
For whom the Lord loveth,
whom he loveth, read.
He chasteneth.
Read on.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
He will receive who he embrace. Read.
If ye endure chastening.
If you last chastening, read.
God dealeth with you as with sons.
With son and daughter, man. See, because I've seen it so many times, man. When it come down to that dealing with a person, pew, they gone.
That's right.
They gone.
Bring it out.
Read.
For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Who he chasteneth not? You thinking none of us, everybody just perfect? He don't deal with everybody.
That's right.
Read.
But if ye be without chastisement,
read on,
whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
See, when you hate that, when you hate corrections,
bring it out.
You're not walking with Christ. You're just a pretender.
That's right.
And you got, like I say, 99% of these Israelites are pretenders. Because when it comes down to this part, I'm grown. You just an idiot.
That's right.
See, I tell people the truth. It doesn't hurt me, man. I ain't got nothing to lose telling people the truth. But a person that'll lie to you, man, that's what they want to deceive you. Just like the men's. You see all these things going on. And let me tell you something. All you see the black people do, dark-skinned people do, they want fame. They jump on the bandwagon quick when it comes to tearing somebody else down. They ain't trying to build nobody up. You never see that, do you? Why we never see that part? Where everybody takes somebody that done been through something. He done went to jail for some things he shouldn't have done. But where is the rebuilding of that spirit? When he get out, there ain't gonna be nobody dropping videos. See, this is what the Most High and the Son do for us. Build us back up, no matter what you've been through. Read,
Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh,
the world, read,
which corrected us.
Read.
And we gave them reverence.
We loved them because they didn't hate. Some fathers just ain't the father that you think you would have. Some fathers are not the father. Read on.
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
See, the Father of spirit and live. The children that seek YAH. See, once you learn your weakness, you turn them into strengths. But if you're not trying to turn your weakness if you want to let your weakness be your strength, you're going to kill yourself and everything around you. Read on.
For they verily, for a few days,
a season, read.
Chastened us after their own pleasure.
Keep reading.
But he, for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness.
See, but when you understand you're around your enemy, they always, you ever notice people always turn you down? Who out there building you up? Yeah, you see some sisters on Facebook, man. Yeah, you can come all the dirt bags. Ain't no real man on there hitting like on no picture.
Bring it out.
You'll never see me, some sister, you'll never see me on their picture. Unless they in their garment at a feast or something. If they doing personal things, you'll never see me. See, because they seeking attention. You don't seek that kind of attention. You're going to draw in the roaches that you seeking. You got to understand your enemy for a few days for their own pleasure. How many people done been lied to, somebody telling you they love you? We go for that okie doke. That's a knockout punch. Oh, you so sexy. I'm just telling you.
Bring it out.
But read. That's it. No, read. Keep reading.
Now, no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous.
It's not joyous somebody telling you the truth. It becomes grievous to a wicked spirit, the children of the devil. When you're telling them the truth, they hate it. Read.
Nevertheless, afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby.
Made thereby. When you understand, when you coming to me, you bringing it to me, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to play games with people. See, people don't been in this world so long, they thinking this is how the truth. Read on.
Wherefore, lift up the hands which hang down.
Hold up. Lift up their what?
The hands which hang down.
Read on.
And the feeble knees.
And the feeble knees. Some of you need to be doing more praying. And asking God, is this man in here teaching us the truth? Asking, is he leading us the right way? Some of you need to be praying for me. But see, you ain't got time.
Bring it out.
You ain't got time. You don't even pray for yourself. It say, lift them up. It didn't say, come with them clothes like they taught us. Read on.
And make straight paths with your feet.
Make straight path with your feet, with your work. Read.
Lest that which a lame be turned out of the way.
The unsounding faith, man, be turned out of the way, man. Because that's what happens when people come into the truth. They thinking lame talking about little hand, little whittle hand like this, you know. Somebody got a little drool coming out the other side of their mouth or something. But lame is just saying somebody unsound in faith. But read.
But let it rather be healed.
Let it be healed. Let your mind be healed. Take corrections and accept it. When people can't accept correction, man, they fighting it. They biting it. They hate it. They can't take it. The Lord ain't gonna do nothing but tell you the truth. What you used to just being lied to. Read on. That's it on that. Back to Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 10. We dealing with the children that seek after YAH, that seek life. Once you seek after YAH, you start changing. I can say they ain't probably gonna be in this generation because it's so hard for them because they shut down real quick. They don't understand this is our everyday. This is about life. Read.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 6. As gold in the furnace has he tried them.
Has he tried them? So he trying to get you right, build you back up, make you into that man or that woman that you're supposed to be. Read.
And receive them as a burnt offering.
And receive them as a burnt offering. Read.
And in the time of their visitation,
read on.
They shall shine.
They gonna what?
They shall shine.
They gonna shine looking like that light. Read.
And run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
By months, you're gonna run, just your spirit is gonna be righteous. People don't want that. People come in here, man, they still wanna lie, they still wanna do this, they still wanna do that. I'm embarrassed. Because if people was taking heed, this thing will be moving.
That's right.
But people don't want to do these things because they still thinking something gonna change in Babylon. I don't know if you following me on Facebook. Why is it that I can put on there jobs and all these jobs keep kicking and laying people's off? Corporations filing for bankruptcy.
Bring it out.
Why is these things, where is that information coming from? Did I go find it? Did the Lord send it to me to put it out there for people to see? See, people still believe in a dead dog. That's all it is. This place is done for.
That's right.
I don't care how high they stock market. It increases, just increase for it to fall hard. A lot of people, man, they're going to be jumping out of windows soon.
That's right.
Because you believe in a lie. This whole system is a lie.
That's right.
It's just a big circus. It's just a big stage. Read on.
They shall judge the nations.
How are we going to judge the nations and we still acting like the nations? Read on.
And have dominion over the people.
Well, how are we going to rule over the peoples if we acting just like they acting? Read.
And their Lord shall reign forever.
Our Lord is going to reign with us forever. Read on.
They that put their trust in him,
put their trust in his word and read,
shall understand the truth.
That's how you're going to understand the truth, man. You can't understand the truth if you're never picking up your Bible.
Bring it out.
Some of you don't like medicine. You like that world medicine, man. It's good, and you on that crack, man. That cracking, man. That crack makes you feel good inside. That crack be making you be feeling good. Nobody can tell you now when you got that crack. That world got that crack. That world got that snapback. Why you thinking it's a McDonald's in every city, in every state? Matter of fact, it's a McDonald's about 15 or 100 up in your city. Why? Because people love that crack. So they can't get enough of that crack. And see, a lot of people don't know the system is crack. What happened to people's on crack? They start looking bad, missing teeth. They lose all their resources, financials. People stop wanting to deal with them. Who they hanging out with? Just other dead people. Go downtown Dallas, you'll see what I'm saying. Read on, Art.
And such as be faithful in love shall abide with him.
They want to be faithful in love, forgiving your brothers and sisters. That's another big issue. You got to be faithful in love, man. You got to understand peoples are sick. Peoples need medicine.
That's right.
Why do you think I keep saying they sick? Read.
For grace and mercy is to his saints.
Read on.
And he has care for his elect.
He love them. No matter you out of order, he gonna have to punish you. See, a lot of times people don't understand these things. See, a lot of times people just don't understand.
That's right.
When you out of order, he gotta check you. That's what happens. Read on.
But the ungodly.
See, these are the ones, man, the children of the devil. You can't tell nothing, you can't teach nothing. They don't want to come, they don't want to do nothing, man. Hey, man, the world is, it's like it got me down. No, you got yourself down. Oh, man, you criticize. No, your lifestyle criticize you.
That's right.
See, we like to blame on everybody else. But when people telling you the truth, they putting you down. See, you got to be told the truth. That's the only way you're going to lift up.
That's right.
Read.
But the ungodly shall be punished.
Hold up, they shall be what?
Shall be punished.
Punished, man. Read.
According to their own imagination.
Their own imagination, only tricks and bonaments and circles and whatever thing that they got in their head, man. You gonna get it. It's just like the Raising Cain, whatever that movie Puff Daddy was in, man. The mama gave him the money. He trusted the world so much, man. He gave all the money that daddy left him. He trusted this world, man, and put himself to shame. That's what happens. That's what happens. That's just not talking about that. That's talking about everything. Read on.
Which have neglected the righteous.
Which neglected the word. Read.
And forsaken the Lord.
They don't want to hear what the Lord got to say.
Bring it out.
That's the problem with us as peoples. Proverbs 6:16. This would be the problem. We can't focus. We have to stay in focus, man. Your everyday life in this kingdom, you gotta be focused.
That's right.
Because every little thing is to take your focus. You can be an ex-crackhead, they got a signed billboard right there for you. Got a cigarette ad up there. You go into the stores, what they got? They got it in there for you. You go in anywhere, man, you reminded of what you used to do.
That's right.
But people don't really understand that. Read this out.
The book Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 16. These 6 things doth the Lord hate.
Lord hate them. Read.
Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him.
That's why you see me taking their pictures. I put on there abomination, idolatry.
That's right.
He hate them. He hate them. They'll tell you about Exodus 20 and 5, don't worship him, but they won't acknowledge Exodus 20 and 4, do not make them.
Bring it out.
Bring it out.
I don't get it.
Bring it out.
Read.
A proud look.
This a proud look, man. When someone telling you the truth, you don't think that, hey, no one should be in a position to tell you you're going off. That's pride. Read.
A lying tongue.
These are these lying tongues, man. See, when you got a lying tongue, man, you're gonna speak falsely to people.
That's right.
And you're gonna knowingly and willingly do it. They let you know you do it intentionally.
That's right.
Read.
And hands that shed innocent blood.
This is the work that they do. This is the work that they do to destroy lives, to pull people from Christ. Read on.
And heart that devises wicked imagination.
Their heart, their thought, they got evil thoughts all the time. They can't think positive. Read.
Feet that be swift to running to mischief.
They love corruption, man. They love running. This is what you see the world do. And you got Israelites that do the same thing. Read on.
A false witness that speaketh lies.
Hold up, they'll tell a lie on you quick, man.
That's right.
Damn, why? Why would you lie on me? These are the ones like to slander their brother, their sister. Read on.
And he that soweth discord among brethren.
They like to do that corrupt communication. Trying to tell somebody, the worst thing you'll learn from people is when people trying to tell you about somebody else. See, when somebody trying to tell you about somebody else, they the devil themselves. Did they go and uplift that person? Say, I'm back to that again. See, did they go and talk to that person that's causing the drama? Nah. They let them roll. Change forward and forward. See, the thing is, this is how we start building for the kingdom. See, we have to start getting the spirits in line with Christ. See, the spirit just ain't gonna come willingly because it's too much pulling them back. See, the world is like a big spider web. So they can see and hear, but they ain't moving their feet. They stuck. Read this out.
The book of James, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Wicked imaginations. Read.
Ye adulterers.
See, that's the problem. Read on.
And adulteresses.
Read on.
Know ye not that the friendship of the world is an enemy with God?
This is hatred with God. Read.
Whosoever therefore would be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
They don't read their Bible. Y'all never hear me talking about no worldly things, man. I don't believe in them. No, I don't believe in nothing here no more. I talk about in the things that we can do for what the Lord provide for us. See, we want to still believe in what man can provide. And man provide lives 24/7.
That's right.
We got to believe in the only true God. Look what we have. Look how far we have come. Look how far we have come. I know I jumped up on the AG.
Yeah.
Look how far we come. And that's why I say people don't believe. They come in, they'll go take their money to McDonald's before they give something to, one thing that I wanted to say, trying to help people, man. And when people got these spirits on them, lying spirit, they got all these spirits, don't want to communicate, all these spirits on them, that means God got to get rid of them. See, because what I'm trying to show you in less than 3 years, see, you'll be able to say, hey, man, I want this home down at the land. We can go get it. You ain't got to pay that interest. See, you ain't got to worry about the system eating you up anymore. See, because you believe and invested in the Most High and yourself, these things you will achieve. See, you can't achieve nothing out here giving elders false prophets your money, and they living good off you. See, we got receipts. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm trying to see you through. But see, you ain't trying to see yourself through. Because you get mad, be mad at me. I don't care. You're not mad. Most High say you ain't mad at me. You mad at him. That's who you're mad at. Wisdom of Solomon 3:11. Read this.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 11. For whoso despises wisdom.
See, when you mad, that's what you're despising. Because you don't have the knowledge to do it. Man, tell you something. I've been at home looking up how to get grants now. You know, you got a lot of bodies, but nobody want to do nothing. That's what be wrong with this. But they'll be over there talking that conversation. They be way up here. All it is waiting to crash. See, when you're doing things, you don't have to tell them, man. But, man, we need people to help. Do more than what they're doing. If you can't do nothing, you can give alms.
That's right.
Read on.
And nurture.
See, they don't like that nurture, man. They don't understand the seeds coming from the ground, man, helping overcome some of the cancer cells in your body that you're eating.
Bring it out.
You don't understand the food you're eating is killing you. They don't want these things. That's what help us. Read.
He is miserable.
See, when you understand you hate, you despise wisdom and nurture, you're just miserable, man. That's how you walk around. Read.
And their hope is vain.
Their hope is vain because they believe in a system that ain't gonna never do nothing for you.
That's right.
Read on.
The labors unfruitful.
You don't see them. See, because they thinking they ain't getting it. Let me tell you something, man. This whole world is just one big pipe dream. Read on.
And their works unprofitable.
You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Revelations 3:17. You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing from them. You talk to a man, and I'm telling you, I can see that you dead. You just there. You don't understand how hurtful that is to see somebody that's got fringes on and they dead right in your face. Read,
the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 17.
Read on.
Because thou sayest,
Read on.
I am rich.
I'm rich in the world. I'm rich in knowledge. I'm rich in these things. I'm rich in education. Read.
And increase with goods.
You increase with goods, the worldly knowledge. Read.
And have need of nothing.
I don't need of nothing. Read.
And knowest not that thou art rich.
They are what?
Rich.
Man, you're truly unhappy. The Bible has got a definition for everything we deal with.
That's right.
It will build us back. This is what build us up. But read.
And miserable.
And miserable, man, because it just seems like it's right there. You can get it, but it's just like that dream. You wake up, it's not there. Read.
And poor.
Poor in spirit, read.
And blind.
Blind to the truth, read.
And naked.
Most of you ain't seeing. Read on.
I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire.
Paul will say, I counsel thee. This word. You're not really eating it, man. It don't taste good. See, it's not the silver and gold you used to out there in that world.
That's right.
See, it's not that. This is life. See that out there? That's death. I guarantee you. Read on.
That thou mayest be rich.
Rich in knowledge, wisdom, understanding how to survive, provide for your families. Read.
And white raiment.
That's dealing with that doctrine. Read.
That thou mayest be clothed.
Clothed, not in sin. Read.
And that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Man, I see it. See, some people thinking they hiding it. They think they hide. You can't hide it, man. See, I'm looking at your actions. See, when you're not present, but you know something. Somebody that ain't in the church, man, ain't serving Yah the right way, should never open their mouth. It's total disrespectful for a man or a woman to speak for Yah and is the child of the devil.
Bring it out.
Read on.
And that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Read on.
And anoint thine eyes with eye salve.
You know, you got to start believing in the truth. Read.
That thou mayest see.
Thou may believe, man. That you may believe. Most people don't want to do that. They'd rather fight it. Fight it, just like that movie, The Exodus. The power of the word heals you. No, I don't want it. Repent, no. Come in, you teaching these classes, and I'm going to tell you something. I would understand if you just got 1% out of it. See, I talk on the scriptures. That's expounding on it. I'm talking to you. The word is really the spirit. Read, Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 12.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 12. Their wives are foolish.
Their what?
Their wives are foolish.
See, they thinking this is talking about their wives, man. Read on.
And their children wicked.
You don't understand the church, the peoples, the children. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all better stop and understand. I seen a man, he's a so-called elder. He's in the purple and gold. He the head man. I seen his son got over 18. He went to the world. He don't ain't fool with his daddy no more. See, you're not teaching them right. They're going to run to where they're comfortable at. And you think about this. This little young girl, these little young children, they didn't celebrate Christmas a few years in a row. But their weak father abandoned them and left them to the world. Sad. It's sad. Read on.
Their offspring is cursed.
You understand? Your offsprings. Anything you bring into the table, any fruit that you bring in, it's gonna be corrupt. Because if you're not right in the mind, ain't nothing around you gonna be right.
That's right.
And if your house upside down, there's gonna be judgment for that. Ain't nobody gonna get to the kingdom, man, with BS.
That's right.
That's what people got to stop. Gotta stop playing games. Read on.
Wherefore, blessed is the barren that is undefiled.
It say, blessed is what?
The barren that is undefiled.
Blessed is the barren that is undefiled. Read.
Which hath not known the sinful bed.
Read on.
She shall have fruit in the visitation of souls.
You understand with your children, man? It's like you come in this truth as a child. And the barren is undefiled, which has not known a sinful bed, a sinful life. A lot of people, man, you don't understand everything you do. Others are looking at you. We are parents to the nation. We are the elders in the city. We are the people that in the village that help mold and shape all the children. But most people don't understand these things. But give me Deuteronomy 28 and 32. Raising people's the right way. Their bed is made the right way. You're not going to deal with them a lot. See, a person that's changing, it's just like a crackhead or anybody that's trying to get off any substance, pills. And they first get off, they go to clinics, and then they leave the clinics because they don't like what's coming out. That's something that we haven't built for this nation. There's nothing, no substance abuse thing for the nation. It's the precept kings. When you understand people's need help, and we need everybody to be in the spirit, it is so important that we walk in the light. Everything you do, people are looking at it. But if you don't care what you do to the children, what's going to happen to yours?
Bring it out.
Read this on.
The book Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
You can't stop it. Your bed defiled. You can't stop it. And I'll be crying out telling people, how you going to rear up little ones and you're not right?
Bring it out.
Read. Read.
And thine eyes shall look.
You're going to see them falling and can't do nothing about it. I see parents in this truth. They're not understanding, man. Don't play with it. Don't pretend it. Because what you're doing is you're not being a light. Read on.
And fail with longing for them all the day long.
Read on.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
You have no strength, no knowledge, no wisdom to bring them. Once they hear, you got to keep them. You got to rear them up the right way. See, they coming from an undefiled bed. Jump over to verse 30 and 19. Understanding, man, everything we do, peoples are watching. No, we ain't gonna do nothing right. Read this out.
Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 19. I call heaven and earth to record this day against you.
He said he called heaven and earth to record this day against you. Read.
That I have set before you life and death.
He set before us life and death. The word and the world. Read.
Blessing and cursing.
The truth and lies. Read.
Therefore choose life.
Choose it. So your fruit will bear more fruit.
That's right.
I've seen so many weak men in this truth take their children out of here, man, and destroy them. That's the devil right there, man. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to teach them where you at, who you around.
Bring it out.
You're not considering all these things. Read on.
Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
You understand this? It say both thou and thy seed. They don't hear the Bible, man. They can't be hearing it. They can't, man. And I just feel for you. John 15 and 22. I just feel for you. Because people still want to take the Most High and His Son as a joke. Because they thinking the things they see in this world, He didn't authorize it. He gave you the shiny lights. Because that's what your mind desired.
That's right.
He gave you the fancy car. You know, when I was thinking earlier today, man, I was talking. See, when I was little, man, we didn't have all this problem about clothes and stuff. They didn't have names on them. See, over time, you didn't hear about Dooney and Burke in the 80s, did you? Louis Vuitton? What did they have? Lexus back then? Think about it. Did they have any of these things? And who forced them down our throats? These wicked entertainers that our peoples love.
That's right.
Think about it.
Teach.
That's right.
So they didn't have these things when my parents was children. See, it wasn't nobody putting the other children down. See, we just went outside and played. We weren't worried about what you had on. See, it wasn't Jordans back then.
That's right.
See, that's why the spirits are even more wickeder. You didn't have Facebook, MySpace. You didn't have sisters hoarding themselves out on social media formats.
Teach.
You didn't have these old wicked men on here, man. You didn't have, these spirits are demons now. And they don't want to repent. Read this, Art.
The book of John, chapter 15 and verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them.
See, they would have never knew all these things. They would have been thinking the cell phone been around forever. Most people don't even know what a beeper is. They was introducing us to this stuff, making it cheap.
That's right.
They made it cheap. They made it cheap. Cheap. So you can go get it for your children. Why are you thinking they have the phone plan now? You can get 4 phones for $100 a month.
Bring it out.
So your children can be in their social media, man.
That's right.
So some grown, hairy man be talking to your little daughter. I guess you better go check Deuteronomy 30 and 19, man. I'm going to put this on a shirt. Read,
They had not had sin.
They had not known what sin was. Read.
But now they have no cloak for their sin.
See, they have no excuses. They know the things that are causing them. But they choose to still want to dip and dab every now and then, man. Let me tell you something. People that's out here cheating. You know, I seen a man raise children. They were 14, 15, 16, 12. He thought these was his children, got a DNA. Just happened, remember, tell you how the Lord bring things to the light. They was having something at the school, so he got a DNA. He got some kind of test at the school, found out that wasn't his daughter, so he did the rest of the children. Keep loving this world, man. You don't get what you want. Read on.
He that hateth me.
He that what?
He that hateth me.
Read on.
Hateth my father also.
They hate the word, man. Read on.
If I had not done among them the works which none other man did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my father.
That's what they hate. They don't hate me. They don't hate me personally. They don't hate because I tell them. I'm going to tell them how T.I. is. I don't care how they feel. Take your emotions and run it out there on the highway and see if a truck can't catch it. I don't. It's just being real, man. We've been living in a fake world so long, man, that we won't let it go. You think about it. What have we achieved as a people? What organizations? The NAACP change lives?
Bring it out.
Did Black Lives Matter change any lives? Did Al Sharpton change any lives?
Bring it out.
Did the churches change any lives? Did Islam change any lives? Name me an organization that have changed our destination. Name me one. This is the only thing, man. And because of you can't see it because of your misery, you're going to soon drown in them. But read,
But this cometh to pass.
All these things, read.
That the word might be fulfilled.
Read on.
That is written in their law.
It's written in their law, in the Psalms, read.
They hated me without cause.
They hated me. They hate the word, man. They hate to change. They hate to repent. They hate to become something better. They'd rather be a nobody out there, man. Only somebody you out there seeing out there making fake money is the entertainers, the athletes. Let me tell you something, man. They ain't really got money.
That's right.
They can pull the plug on you like they did that Whitney Williams.
Bring it out.
She looking like a drawn up prune or something. A lollipop that done been licked too many times. Looking bad, man. Looking like somebody chewing on the gum already before they got to the... It's just sad. It's sad. You know, and people like, Puff Daddy, they bringing out... All they doing, that's just a ritual they doing on this man. He don't earn his stripes. See, y'all don't understand about the Roman Colosseum. When you understand, that's nepotism too. Everything, you understand, you don't really see, who knows somebody that don't really went through the system and got there. You know a lot of people that got there, but shit, they broke as hell. I used to hang out with the cowboy players. They be in there, we be in the bar, they be in there begging the people that they know. I'm telling you what I seen. Ex-cowboy players be in the bar begging this. I seen him go to this white man. He gave him like $300 or $400. What did he do? He went and got him some powder and bought some beer. So I can tell. I can tell you what they was doing. Some of the Mavericks players, why are you thinking they broke? Even if you wasn't a part of the family, you eventually gonna go broke. Read,
That the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law, they hated me without cause. But when the Comforter is come,
the Spirit of truth, read,
whom I will send unto you from the Father,
read on,
even the Spirit of truth,
read on,
which proceedeth from the Father,
which cometh from the Father, read,
he shall testify of me.
Keep reading.
And ye also shall bear witness.
Ye, the one that choose life? Read.
Because ye have been with me from the beginning.
See, some of us, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of you that I tell you, I see you personally. I see you personally, see, because, you know, we don't have that aura of respect for somebody that can come in, bring the word. We don't still trust them. But that was to be known. Wisdom of Solomon 3:14, because people trust. Let me give you this. Read this right quick.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 14. And blessed is the eunuch.
See, I'm like that eunuch. But did I go get cut? No. That ain't talking about you getting cut. See, that's just what they give us. What organization that the man's private cut? See, if you're a eunuch, we're gonna cover it. But read.
Which with his hands hath wrought no iniquity.
He with his works, he wasn't in sin. Read.
Nor imagined wicked things against God.
Nor imagine wicked things against God. Read.
For unto him shall be given the special gift of faith.
The special gift of faith. Read.
And an inheritance in the temple of the Lord, more acceptable to his mind.
To his what?
To his mind.
That's all it is right here. That's all it is. Give me Isaiah 56:4. That's all it is.
That's right.
See, people be, I know the Bible. I keep telling them, when I tell them, they don't believe me. This is not the book that, I read this book one time. I was like, man, this book it's got a little spookism to it. 7 heads, a dragon, 10 horns. Then they give you the picture. Your mind just ate up. But through the Spirit, we can get it. Read this out.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56 and verse 4.
Read on.
For thus said the Lord unto the eunuch.
Unto the eunuch, to the ones that truly follow me. Read.
That keep my Sabbath.
That keep my Sabbath. Read.
And choose the things that please me.
Read on.
And take hold of my covenant.
This is what we should be back like them eunuchs, man.
That's right.
We should be doing the things that please God.
That's right.
Not want to argue about a precept. Matthew 19 and 11. See, I know it's so hard to some people, man, because some fool gonna tell them that's talking about a man that's castrated. Do you know what castrated is? See, they don't be knowing. See, but they like to do that talking. Someone that have castrated their spirit to the Lord is being purified. That's what a eunuch is, someone purified. You know, these are the ones abstain from marriage. That's what a eunuch does, don't it? That's what a eunuch does. He abstains from dealing with these other nations, man. Dealing with this world. Dealing with this garbage.
That's right.
Read on, huh?
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 11. But he said unto them,
read on.
All men cannot receive this saying.
No, all men can't receive it. Read.
Save they to whom it is given.
Save they who it is given. Someone that receives it. Someone that understands it. Someone that's repenting. Someone that's changing. Someone that want to be the same and don't want to change. Some of you be ashamed of yourself, man. I'd be serious about it. Read.
For there are some eunuchs,
man, that abstain from marriage. Read.
Which were so born from their mothers.
Hold up. You mean he was, is that, see, they'll tell you, hey, man, that's the circumcision, man. You fools. A lot of these people be having these men going and cutting themselves. Don't have no understanding of the word. Fools in the truth. Read it again for them.
Which were so born from their mother's womb.
Born from some eunuchs, born from their mother's womb. Some people had a spirit coming from their mothers, man.
Bring it out.
Some people got this spirit. Read on.
And there are some eunuchs.
Read.
Which were made eunuchs of men.
Taught by spiritual men raised up. Read.
And there be eunuchs which have made themselves eunuchs for the kingdom of heaven's sake.
Read on.
He that is able to receive
the truth, read.
Let him receive it.
Let him receive the spirit of YAH.
Teach.
Give me Jeremiah 1 and 5. I'm telling you, it's time. It's time for us to stand up. It's time for us to rise up. The Lord is giving us the information, but the people's rejecting it. Read
the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
He said, before I formed you. Who you thinking giving you these blessings? The Lord. Read.
And before thou camest forth out of the womb,
read on.
I sanctified thee.
Read.
And ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation. See, a lot of you don't understand. We was born, man. We just had to walk in darkness, man. We had to, some of you still here, man, a blessing from the Lord.
That's right.
See, some of you could be like them children in them hospitals, man, with brain cancer. You know, it brought tears to my eyes to see the little child in there don't know nothing about life and they're fighting for life. And we got people that can think but don't want to think.
Bring it out.
Luke 1 and 36. This is the problem with us. Because everybody's too smart. But they don't know they're dumb as hell. The problem. Lord giving us the information. But we don't want to receive the medicine. See, that castor oil is heavy on you, man. See, that stuff is heavy on you. Read this,
the book of Luke, chapter 1 and verse 36.
Read on it.
And behold, thy cousin Elizabeth.
This is Mary's cousin Elizabeth, man. John the Baptist's mother. Read.
She hath also conceived a son in her old age.
Read on. In her old age, man. Let me tell you something. When the Lord bless you, you better have your, see, you got to have your spirit right. So that's one most important thing, man. You know, read.
And this is the 6th month with her who was called barren.
She was called childless. Read.
For with God nothing shall be impossible.
Hey man, if you believe anything can happen, if you truly sow a righteous seed, it'll happen. Read.
And Mary said, behold, the handmaid of the Lord.
The handmaid, let me tell you something, man. I see some of these Israelites, man, out here trying to use this as a derogatory term, man. She's just saying she was a child of the Lord, man. Read.
Be it unto me according to thy word.
Read on.
And the angel departed from her.
And the angel. So they thinking somebody with some wings flapped up and went on back up in the sky, man. It's just a messenger came to her. Read.
And Mary arose in those days.
She arose in those days. Read.
And went unto the hill country with haste, unto a city of Judah.
A city of Judah, because that's where she from. Read.
And entered into the house of Zacharias.
Read on.
And saluted Elizabeth.
She saluted her sister, man. Read.
And it came to pass that when Elizabeth heard the salutation of Mary,
she heard the greetings of Mary. Read.
The babe leaped in her womb.
What happened with John the Baptist?
The babe leaped in her womb.
Man, we have love in the womb, man.
That's right.
When you're around spiritual people, man, that child will move. That child will move, man. Read.
And Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Ghost.
Why did the Lord bless her in her old age, man? Because she was a follower of Christ. Read.
And she spake out with a loud voice.
Read on.
And said, blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb.
Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, because she knew. Read.
And whence is this to me, that the mother of my Lord should come to me? For lo, as soon as the voice of thy salutation,
that goodwill, read,
sounded in mine ears,
read on.
The babe leaped in my womb for joy.
Man, I'm going to tell you something, man. Why we ain't there yet?
Bring it out.
Why we ain't there yet, man? See, if you truly put on Christ, man, the Lord will bless you. The Lord will bless you. Read on,
and blessed is she that believe.
And blessed is she that believe. Read.
For there shall be a performance of those things which were told her from the Lord.
There's going to be a carrying out of those things which was told to her from the Lord. Read.
And Mary said,
read on.
My soul doth magnify the Lord.
You got to be in the spirit, man. You can't be carnal-minded in this truth, man. That's the problem with us. That's the problem with us. Because a lot of us not, man. You got a lot of men and women just walking and pretending. They don't know what it's like to be in the spirit. They don't know the joy The peace that you have, I'm going to be bringing this out this weekend. I'm going to tell you something. It changes your life.
That's right.
Deuteronomy 73. Let me show you what these eunuchs did not do. See, it's spiritual and it's carnal. But read that out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Man, they would take and turn thy son from following me. Read.
That they may serve other gods.
When you don't understand, when you're not in the spirit, see, this is twofold here. See, you can just be dealing with this world. See, you're going to have your children doing the same things. You better be spiritual in your walk every day, all day. This ain't a part-time thing, man. Read on.
So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
Say, man, when the Lord is pissed off, read.
And destroy thee suddenly.
Destroy thee suddenly. But let me show you. It's more spiritual. See, because, don't make marriage with them. And tell you something, man. I know a lot of people be like, dealing with these other nations. Read this, Sirach.
The book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 19.
Read on.
My son, keep the flower of thine age sound.
Keep the truth sound, man. Read.
And give not thy strength to strangers.
That's what we love to do, man.
That's right.
We love to we love to try to go build with everybody else that we can't build from within. But read.
When thou hast gotten a fruitful possession.
You got a beautiful wife. Read.
Through all the field.
All the world. Read.
Sow it with thine own seed.
Sow it with your own seed, your own kindred. Read.
Trusting in the goodness of thy stock.
Trusting in the goodness of thy tribe or thy race. Read.
So thy race which thou leavest shall be magnified.
Read on.
Having the confidence of their good descent.
Having the confidence, man. 2 Peter's, man, 1 and 20. See, when you delivering this to people, you bringing it to people, and they just reject it. You'll be hearing this. And let me tell you something, be the same people with the same problems every week. They don't change. Same bad channel 0. Nothing never changed. When you start seeing changes, the conversation change. You start hearing something like, okay, let me just sit back. Because it's foreign to you. See, but if you're hearing the same thing, you know something ain't right. You know that fruit is not, it don't stop accepting the water. Read this out.
The book 2 Peter, chapter 1 and verse 20.
Let me tell you how men can build a eunuch up. Read.
Knowing this first.
Read on.
That no prophecy of the scriptures is of any private interpretation.
Explanation is not. It's not. Read.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
By the will of man? Read.
But holy men.
Hold up, what?
But holy men.
Who?
But holy men.
Read on.
Of God spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
By the Spirit. You got to be moved by the Spirit. That's why I say it's too many people out here trying to teach and ain't in no spirit, man. Just carnal-minded as hell.
Get out.
Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 15. See, people, they don't want to take it. Hey, man, it's just too much hating. They hating on God. I ain't worried about it. Hating ain't never paid a bill for me. I don't even look up hate, man, because that's just natural for people. This is what this world is created. Read this up.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 15.
Read on.
For glorious is the fruit of good labors.
For glorious, for honor is the fruit of good labor. Read.
And the root of wisdom shall never fall away.
Man, what Bible? What you doing? See, they don't read the Bible no more, man. The Bible is not, how many times do I go in here and I have to go find my shoes, they don't got blown off.
Facts.
And I've been teaching it for a minute now. I have to go sometime, back up, go lay down for a few hours, come back in, man, because it's going to blow their socks off. Read on, up.
As for the children of adulterers.
Of a what?
Of adulterers.
Of the children of adulterers, read.
They shall not come to their perfection.
They're not going to be made whole. So you ever see a leaf and be half green and half brown? You ever see a plant that you can see a tree and the limb falling off? They can never come to their perfection because they rejected the word. See, they thinking it's a game, but we teaching them the truth. Read.
And the seed of an unrighteous bed,
The seed of an unrighteous bed, read,
shall be rooted out.
it's going to be what?
Rooted out.
It's going to be rooted out. Read.
For though they live long, yet shall they be nothing regarded.
Hold up. For though they live long, they live long. They got life. They going through misery. Yet be nothing in regard. They're not going. It's just going to seem like you're just walking, groping in the moon in the noonday, man. You are never achieving the American dream. You're never reaching all your potentials. You didn't find that wife that you wanted on the magazine. Mm-hmm. She didn't find that husband that she seen in the movies with all them fake muscles. See, we look for things that is not that's impossible sometimes. Most people don't. They see these women on Facebook. They don't know they got Botox. They got ass jet injections. They got everything out here now. You dealing with a plastic woman now.
That's right.
Read on.
And their last age shall be without honor.
It's going to be without honor. Their last days are going to be without honor. I see so many old folks, man, that had it, didn't have it. See, when I was young, I used to see people, they had black men and women, they had horses, they had all these things, had land, but they sung crack in and wiped it out. True statement. Give me Psalm 49 and 19. And see, these things, I be telling you to warn you. See, because most people don't understand it until it's gone. See, until it's gone. Read this, Art.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49 and verse 19. He shall go to the generation of his fathers. They shall never see light.
These are the ones poor in spirit. They're never going to see honor. They're never going to get the honor they seeking. He's going to go to his father, which was the devil, and they would never see light. Read.
Man that is an honor.
This is not the true wisdom. Read.
And understandeth not.
And the truth, man or woman of God, read.
Is like the beasts that perish.
I'm telling you, man, the Bible don't play. The Bible don't play. It's just you be playing. Give me Baruch 4:1. It's how people like to play. It's a game, man. We're going to play until that day. You ever seen a man on his deathbed? A woman on her deathbed? See, a lot of people ain't seen that. See, they don't know what it's like because they don't think death is coming. I think Pac was saying it all the time. I see death around the corner. Are you going to wake up in the morning? Who going to wake you up? The devil? Man, your phone, your alarm clock on your phone can be going off. You'll never hear it if the Lord don't wake you up.
That's right.
See, we just love to play games, man. This truth don't mean nothing to us because we ain't getting what's out there in that world. Read,
the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of God. Read.
And the law that endureth forever.
He said this law endureth forever. Read.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
These are the ones that seeking Christ. Read.
But such as leave it shall die.
These are the ones seeking the devil. The Bible is plain and simple. Read on.
Yep. Turn thee, O Jacob.
He say turn. Come home now. It's time for y'all to stop playing out there. It's time for y'all to stop playing these old games, man. These old childish games. I see you playing them, and I already know it's coming. See, some of you don't know that storm coming, man. You ain't prepared. You had a leak and you never fixed it because you always putting things off. Instead of handling your business, man, knowing you got a family, knowing that you got priority, knowing you got things in life that are important, and coming to the light. Read.
And take hold of it.
And take hold of it. Read.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Walk in the presence of Christ. Read on.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That thou mayest be illuminated. Read.
Give not thine honor to another.
See, a lot of people love to give their honor to somebody else, man. People get taken out of this truth so many times, man. Giving their strength to someone else, man. Turn it into weakness. Don't do this. The Bible warns us. Read.
Nor are the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
To a strange nation. Give me 1 Corinthians 6:20. We don't listen. Because we stiff-necked and hard-headed.
That's right.
We don't like to listen. We don't like to listen because we don't have that, because we don't see that on television. We don't see them teaching us to respect our fathers. They teach us to talk crazy to our fathers. You don't see no respect of the dad. What the son normally a dumb dummy. It started back with Sanford's son. What they used to call him, dummy. What was he doing? Working a junk truck. Go to Bill Cosby. What was his son? An idiot. Go to any of these shows and see if they had any respect for the men.
Good time.
That was the last one, James. But he demanded it. That's how you have to be. They're not going to respect you in that house until you step up. Read this right quick, huh? This honor. Read.
The book 1 Corinthians, chapter 6 and verse 20. For ye are bought with a price.
You're bought, man. Did Christ get up there and die for you? Read.
Therefore, glorify God in your body.
You glorify God. Some of you want to glorify man. Be all up on the thing, taking pictures all on Facebook.
Bring it out.
You want to glorify man. Man taught you to do these things. Man taught you to be lazy. Man taught you to be sorry. Man taught you to be weak. Man taught you to be a whore. Man taught you everything that God did say not to teach. Man taught you to go to these churches, man. Man taught you to be destroyed. Man teach you in those schools. Everything you get that destroys your peoples, you just don't want to leave it. And you see your people dropping like flies. Glorify God in your body. Read.
And in your spirit.
And in your spirit, your ways of life. Read.
Which are God's.
That belongs to God, man. I hate for you to get your candle blew out. Some of you want that, don't you? Just fall dead right there. Catch that straight bullet, man, that you see going on in these communities. You know, there's so much violence out there right now, man.
Yeah.
And people just keep taking it as a game. You see people driving in cars, driving down the highway, just listening to their favorite rap song. Here comes something out the way, he'll kill you. I remember standing right out here in front of the school. A tire went right through the sign. Right past us. When the Lord with you, man, you're undefeated. When you're out there by yourself, man, you're going to be destroyed. Wisdom of Solomon 3:18.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 18. Or, if they die quickly.
If they die quickly, read.
They have no hope.
You ain't got no hope, man. You ain't got no hope on that bed, man. I'm going to change, man. I'm going to be in church, but you only got a couple hours. Might not even have that. The grace that you're given, you choosing to blow it.
That's right.
Read.
Neither comfort in the day of trial.
Nobody. You see all these people be around somebody dying, they not comfort. They don't want to go. They still thinking about this world. But they'll lie and say, I should have been in church. I should have taken the word serious. But they don't think they're going to die. Romans 13 and 11. They don't really believe, man. Changing is hard to do. Making us spiritual men and women. That's how we take the kingdom back. Having knowledge. Being able to coexist amongst each other. being able to build with each other. What have you just seen with this movement? Nothing but being destructive and killing. You ain't seen no building amongst us. Read this out.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is high time to awake out of sleep.
You got to quit being a dummy. You got to quit being a rebellious spirit. You got to quit hating chastisement, correction. You can't change your ways in this walk. I've been in this walk a long time. You see me, I still have the same haircut. Same CDs in the car. I don't care about all that music and stuff, man. It don't move me. What I care about is life.
That's right.
And seeing people having abundance in life.
That's right.
Read, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
They don't believe these things, man. They thinking because they've been here, man, they've been suffering so long, man, that they don't gave up hope. They go back into their world, man, believing they're going to get rich. You're going to catch misery.
That's right.
Take the blessing that the Lord give you before he take that little that he gave you.
That's right.
Read on.
The night is far spent.
You know, this is YAH absent from us. Read.
The day is at hand.
The light, the truth, is here. The scriptures. The Lord is giving us to understand, to break the word down. Not be carnal-minded with that one West garbage. Not to be carnal-minded with that Christianity garbage. None of that stuff was about Christ. It was about man. Read.
Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
Let us cast off the work of darkness, the children of death. Read.
And let us put on the armor of light.
Let's choose to seek Yah. Read on.
Let us walk honestly.
Let us be in pureness, man. Let us walk honestly. When you're walking honestly, you're not lying, you're not deceiving, you're not hating, you're not doing all these things. Read.
As in the day.
Let's walk like Christ. Read.
Not in rioting.
See, we like to be debating. We like to be in the drug. We like disorder. That's where we come from. That's our world. You know, cup of them drink, the eyes going different ways. They feeling good. Then what happened? Chaos.
That's right.
Read on.
Not in chambering.
And not in chambering. You got that pride on you. Nobody can tell you nothing, man. Read.
And wantonness.
Hard to control your thoughts. Read.
Not in strife.
Anger. Read.
And envying.
Hating, jealousy. Read on.
But put ye on the Lord Christ.
Put the word. Read the word. Ingest it. Start studying it. Read.
And make not provision.
Don't make no excuses no more, man. Stop with this excuse. This cowardless, man. That's what cowards do. Read.
To fulfill the lust thereof.
They fulfill the lust of that flesh, man. They make excuses, man. No, man. Sirach, Wisdom of Solomon, 3:19. I try my best to get it done now. I'm not an hour teacher anymore. Read this out.
The book Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 19. For horrible.
I say what?
For horrible.
They didn't hear it, say it, read it again.
For horrible.
Read on.
Is the end of the unrighteous generation.
And he said horrible, man. Man, that shit's scary. To know you can get in your car and drive off somebody coming down the road the wrong way. Not putting Christ first. You got to understand, we got to put Christ first. Stop being rebellious. Some of you listen to class, as soon as the class go off, you back into that mode again. Pray and fast and read the scriptures daily. Ask God for discernment and awareness to be able to know if it's bad and what is sound doctrine. That's true, John. But where you at, John? Why you ain't in class? You know, pray for that getting in class sometime, man. People that's out of state, man. I got somebody coming in. You know, I'm gonna let y'all go. Don't think that I'm gonna stop because classes are canceling now. Yes, sir. Y'all see me on Facebook tomorrow, man. I'll be out there causing a little havoc. But you know one thing about that, man? I've gotten people to kind of take heed to some things. So it does work.